Hey guys, it's Cam from C&K again. Hope everybody had a good New Year's celebration. Um, Back in the shop today, working on a friend's tractor that I actually used to own. So basically, he had it where there was it was a no start condition, but it wouldn't even crank over. So I went over there and determined it wasn't the switch or anything like that. This is an old tractor. I think it's a 1947 Farmall M. So I took it off and then took it apart because you could just buy a new starter and then slap it on, or you can do some pretty easy tests to figure out exactly what's wrong with it. So in this case, this whole piece right here is called an armature. Basically, you have your commutator up here, and then this whole shaft is your drive. This will sit inside of your brush cap where your brushes are, and then these little tabs here get connected to the windings that are inside the housing, which are then soldered to that post. And then basically what happens is when you hit the switch, it energizes your windings and then your brushes, and through magnets, it just causes this to spin. And then this little spring will kick out your drive gear to your flywheel, and then away she goes. Well, what happened is this starter, back in the day, everything was 6-volt, and I believe I think they used to run positive ground. I don't know exactly how that worked, but anyway, so everything in this starter is for 6-volt, and then the tractor was converted to 12-volt. Oh, sorry about that. We have terrible service in the shop. Anyway, so this was, the tractor was converted to 12-volt. This is all 6-volt stuff. So what happens is if you put a high cranking amp battery in the tractor and then crank it for too long, it'll burn parts of the armature, like you can see here. And then you can actually see it here too. So I went out and just got a new armature from a local shop. Believe it or not, they actually had this in stock. You can see how that's all nice and shiny. And now why that's a problem is because if you take, well, this might be kind of hard to do, but if you take a little multimeter and then you put one post on the drive or the shaft here, and then you put another on one of these bars where all these are shorted out or burned, it actually caused a short. I don't know if I can do this or not. I'll try. So you can see I've got one there. I'll try and hold it the best I can and get a decent video. And if you take the other one and then touch it, I'm sure you can probably hear the ohm meter beep. I've got it on continuity right now. So that's not supposed to be shorted out like that, because now I'll take this brand new one, I'll try and do the same thing. Put this here. Oh, it's kind of a pain in the butt. See, now I'm not getting anything. So that tells me that that whole armature shorted out. So for 60 bucks and a case of beer for me, this guy will have a new starter instead of paying a couple hundred for the whole thing. So we're gonna get to putting it back together, then go put it on the tractor and fire it up.